So here's my analysis on USD Swiss franc, US dollar Swiss franc, and I'm using Tradingview for this. Tradingview has been my favorite tool to use. It's very reliable. The quotes are very accurate. It's very easy to use, very user friendly. They have a both dark and light mode, which is nice to use, easy on the eyes. Basically, it's like a paint for traders. You can throw on tools on there, indicators. You can even compare different price charts on top of each other. It's really nice. Another really cool thing is that you can add they're always adding brokers on here, and you can connect your broker to TradingView. A lot of them use or accept TradingView as a platform to trade on, so I can execute my trades on TradingView through my broker, and that's really nice, really convenient, and just makes life a whole lot easier when it comes to using TradingView. So I highly recommend you check it out. You can use it for free. They have a free version that you can use. You can also sign up for a subscription, pay for that, and it has a lot of cool features when you sign up. Just like, for example, replay. If you want to replay the price movement, the trading day, or anything else, you can do that. They have a bunch of other cool extra features as well. And if you want to sign up for a pro version and have the upgrade to the paid version, I highly suggest you click on the link that I have for referral below. I get $30, you get $30, you save on some subscription, and you can pass it on to your friends as well. And it's the gift that keeps on giving, I guess you could say. So let's dive into it. Let's start with the longer term time frame, and then we'll go to the short. So looking at the weekly chart, we can see that this is a clear uptrend. We did actually see a big swing down and then a push up. Interestingly enough, it's right around this level where we saw some accumulation of orders and then a push up. So I'm gonna chart this out. This seems pretty important, a nice reference to keep on. And this looks to be done at the, let's see, what level is this? At the 0.94 level, another clear, nice round number. Notice how a lot of these traders are making moves at nice round numbers. And if you've seen my past videos, wherever I plot these points, it's proof that I'm not I'm not a magician. I'm not doing this. This isn't me. This is actually the market. This is how human psychology works. We like round numbers. We like simple things. We like to keep things simple. When you see a price for $9.99, you're thinking $10. You're not going to be thinking, oh, it's $9.99, and you're counting for that little penny. So keep that in mind. Do your own research. I highly suggest you play around as well and do this. This is a very simple method to do chart analysis, and it's actually quite effective. It's helped me out with my trading, and I just want to share this out and use this. It's one of those basic things that people often overlook. So going forward, we have this area here that stands out to me, and another area seems to be around here. I'm just going to plot this band right here at the 1.01 level, and we see a bit of reaction here. As we can see, we saw some big movement right around this area, some accumulation of orders, a bit of a choppy pullback, and now we're seeing some nice moves onto the buy side. Also going to plot this area because this seems like a swing point. If you go onto the lower time frames, you're going to see that it's actually a pretty prominent swing point. And I'm just going to plot that there, just out of curiosity. What's that price at? Okay, it's not so round, but I'm sure you can find a round number. But let's keep going. So when we go down to the daily, looking at the more recent price action, as we can see, it's been a little bit choppy now. So this gets a little bit choppy. It seems like this level is quite still significant for these sellers and maybe buyers taking profits. So there's some choppiness going on. As we can see, the price action kind of gets a little bit messy. Some of these support and resistance levels or price levels break down. We saw this kind of hold and these buyers try to push up, but it looks like these sellers broke down and penetrated that. Now we're seeing a bit of, you could say, a range bound movement. And in this last day, we saw a real big red candle. This was a Friday, so the markets are closed now. So keep that. It could just be some profit taking, maybe some retracement. So if we go down to the 4 hour, Now we see a little bit more of range bound sideways movement. Not much of a trend here. Just a big deep pullback, and we're seeing move down. We could see a bit of a reaction around this level just because we saw that last time. It may be hard to see, but if we zoom in further, there's a wick there, there's a wick here. So I would keep this reference point in mind around the 0.992 level. Another round number, liking these round numbers. So yeah, so if I'm gonna see a reaction, I would wait for a slowdown. We could see just a pop up, just a sudden pop up, but not, it doesn't happen too often. So we're seeing a little bit of a pullback, some slowdown in price. I would like to see some accumulation or an increase in volume if we were to see a pullback or reversal or just a move up. Now that seems like it could happen as we're seeing some choppiness here, some slowdown in momentum. These lower lows are still being made, but they are getting shallow, more and more shallow. We are seeing some deeper pullbacks, so we could see some sideways movement, a bit of sideways movement followed by a push up. If I were to go long, I would wait for that sideways movement, our first higher high on the lower time frame, and then look to get in an order. Now, before I go into a little bit further, just a little disclaimer. I'm a retail trader. I'm not a professional. I'm not some money manager or financial advisor. This is just for educational purposes only. If you do decide to take action and take a trade based off of this analysis, just keep in mind that is totally your responsibility. You're the one who's pressing the buy or sell button at the end of the day, and you want to make sure that you do it with risk capital, allocate enough risk to it that you're not going to blow up your account or significantly have a big drawdown just on one trade. So keep that in mind. Treat this as a business, and treat yourself as a professional athlete almost in a way, because that is what this sport is. It's a big mental game. And the technical analysis, this part is about 20% of the whole trading process when you put on a trade. There's a lot more that goes into it. But this is still a crucial element. And again, just want to simplify. Simplicity is always key. I found a lot of success through just simplifying. So that's a 15-minute. I could go down to the 5-minute, but it'd just be the same thing, just be more choppiness, nothing much to see here, more or less the same. So going back to the 1 hour, we are seeing a bit of a big down move, but it looks like it could be holding. We could see a push up and just maybe some sideways movement on the long term. Now, going back to the long term, if I am, let's say, just switching gears a little bit, if I'm traveling, if I'm, let's say, I live in the US and I want to go to Switzerland, obviously I'm going to be exchanging some money, some currency into Swiss francs. And, right now I would probably be holding on to my US dollars just because right now the US dollar looks fairly strong. So I would wait. It depends on, again, all depends on when you're traveling. If you're traveling like next week, maybe a different story. Maybe you want to exchange some, or maybe wait until Friday or something, or wait until prices maybe go up a bit and see how this pullback comes in. But this is a cool tool to use. This is very useful to know if you're traveling, you're going to another country, you want to look at the exchange rates and you want to make sure you get the best rate. And one way of making sure you get the best rate is doing some chart analysis, looking at how this chart moves. Now, obviously, if it comes up to this area, I would probably look to perhaps exchange a little bit of US into some francs, just because we could see a reaction here and price could be coming back. But in the long term, I would probably hold on to my US dollars as it looks pretty strong before going to Switzerland. If I'm Swiss, however, and I'm holding Swiss francs, I'd probably be thinking otherwise. But nonetheless, if I were to do that, I would be looking at exchange. And the preferred tool method that I use is an app called Wise. It's actually really useful and I really like using it. I've been using it for quite some time now. Before that, I would be the type to have physical cash and go running over to some exchanges and looking for different currencies to exchange to. And then some of the places would have like ridiculous fees or just ridiculous spreads, and the quotes would be off compared to what's on the charts. And I'm like, oh God, I'm losing money. I mean, I get it. They have to make money in their own way, and I understand that. However, after using this app and looking at their fees, they're actually really low compared to what's out there, and it's actually really easy to transfer money and to add money from your bank account and to send it over. And it's actually sometimes it happens within like less than a day. Sometimes within an hour, I'm able to see these funds show up in this account, and they have multiple currency accounts, so I can go back and forth and exchange and keep multiple currency accounts in there, as well as obviously send money, which is the big thing, which you want the most. Send money to whoever I want, or my friends or family, or whoever. It's actually really quick and easy. You can even track your transactions and see where that money is. It's a really cool tool to use. It's really easy, really simple to use, and simple to set up. And if you use my link below to sign up, you can send up to $800 for free, which is actually big, without paying any fees, which is a really big deal. On top of that, I do make $115 if 3 people send $300 or more. Now, that's a referral fee. That's not like some affiliate program. So you can actually use that link, generate a link for yourself once you sign up, and then pass that over. So I highly suggest you do that as well. It would benefit you as well if you do that. And yeah, it's a really good tool to use. I highly recommend using that when it comes to exchanging currency. So, and on top of that, also with TradingView, if you like using TradingView, I highly suggest you use it for free, and then check out the paid subscription. And if you do sign up for that, use my link below. It gives you $30 off, as well as myself $30, and you can also pass that over and refer other friends using your own link that you have as well once you sign up and get the paid subscription. But if you're using it for the first time, try out the free version, test it out, see if you like it. If you want some more juice out of it, then definitely sign up for the subscription. It's actually not too much. It's pretty affordable, and you get some pretty cool features with it as well. So hope this helps. Hope this gives you some insight on making some better trading decisions. If you find any value, leave a comment below, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting up more videos just like this one. If there are any other currency pairs that you'd like me to take a look at, feel free to drop a message, and I'll be more than happy to make a video. Anyways, cheers, and trade simply.